our online referee. I am the Lord of the Luck, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the luck, said he.
Drop the beat!
Larklord, our online referee. I am the Lord of the Luck, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the luck, said he. I did lugs in my kitchen and I made things with food. Lugs in the show that a live audience viewed. I did lugs that were random, I did lugs that were daft, and lots of lugs filled with arts and
Hit the beat again.
Larklord, our online referee. I am the Lord of the Luck, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the luck, said he.
Good evening and welcome to the series finale of Larklord Panel Game Idiocy. Over the last 5 episodes, 25 contestants have fought it out in the battle to end up on this show. Tonight, one of our victors will be crowned the champion and will earn the adoration of not just us, but society as a whole. Now, please, like this video, share this video, subscribe to us on YouTube if you have not yet. We're very close to 200 views, 200 subscribers, and get ready for what is poised to be an excellent evening of ridiculous comedy. Let's not waste any time. Let's get your first victor on, and let's say hello to the winner of episode 1, Orla Ratcliffe. Hello, Orla.
Hi.
You excited about tonight?
I am stoked. I can't wait to see what everyone else has done.
So I'm going to ask everyone this question. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
I think that I have invited enough family members that the audience vote might be in my favour. So we'll see.
If you are Orla's family and you vote, you must not vote for Orla.
Damn.
But do you think your tasks are good enough to win?
I did tasks. They will feature in the episode. I'm confident that I will do tasks.
Excellent. Let's move swiftly on to the winner of episode 2, the fantastic Richard Gurney. Hello, Richard.
Hey there.
Loving the new hairdo.
Thanks. I did it especially for Larklord.
We are honoured.
So, what about you? Who do you think is going to be tonight's winner?
I reckon Duncan's going to be.
Duncan. So
Yeah.
we're not going to go for ourselves. I thought everybody would say it will be me.
No, I know what I'm doing for my tasks. So.
Did you attack this in a I just need to get this done sort of way?
I mean, inspiration just struggled to flow to me this time. I think I peaked last episode.
Well, thank you for raising the bar of everyone's expectations. Let's move swiftly on to Duncan Carty, the winner of episode 3. Hello, Duncan. Hello. Richard thinks you're going to win. Do you think you're going to win?
No, I think Richard's going to win. I'm going to keep this balanced.
One of the 2 Heisenberg lookalikes are going to win tonight. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me Duncan's got one.
This will have to.
Oh, well, okay. I was getting excited for a moment. What about your tasks? Do you think you've attempted the tasks? No, of course you've attempted. Do you think you've done well at them?
No, I'm quite frankly ashamed of what I've done, and I feel that I will be rightly judged in the eyes of you and God.
Sure. So far, Orla is the only one coming in here with any respect to her own task attempts. Let's see if that changes when we have a look at the winner of episode 4, Alex Leam. Hello, Alex.
Hello, John.
You did win your episode, but it was a bit of a close call.
It was by default, which is the best way to win.
Well,
so
you
it
did
was a
have
massive
the most
fluke.
points.
Yeah, it was closely tied, but the opponent backed down because you could see I was well odd.
Didn't want to start a fight.
Yeah.
Now, who do you think is going to win tonight, Alex?
Well, I mean,
Team Richard.
oh, yeah. He just gave it away so easily. I thought he needs a bit of a boost. So it's for you, Rich.
Oh, look at that! All the competitors working together. I want that to stop. Just right. You've not done the same thing again where you've doubled up with your own show, have you?
No.
So you're not going to leave this and run straight onto another live show?
No. Well,
No,
it depends.
not at all.
Not at all. This is on tonight at 8:30,
Yeah.
which traditionally is when you get onto the second round. So yeah, this is awkward question time tonight at 8:30 with Kitty Messalina, former Larklord contestant as well. Greg Phillips, Susie Frost-Benter, and Daniel Lythe. So.
Well, fantastic. Well, after you've watched this, run along immediately to watch that and see how bedraggled Alex is afterwards. Now, let's introduce the fifth winner onto the show, Marilyn and Bird. Hello, Marilyn.
Hello.
Hello. So, same question. Who's going to win tonight?
Duncan.
Duncan. Two for
Yeah.
Richard, two for Duncan, one for Orla. Well, we know which one has the most self-belief. Are you proud of your task attempts, Marilyn?
I'm proud that I managed to get them finished at all, seeing as I had to deal with my bathroom flooding on Friday night. So yeah, that made things. It gave things a little bit more tension and suspense. So I guess that's probably shows in them.
Wow, fantastic. Well, before we do the first task, I want to see who's in the audience. So please comment if you are about, and we've got our fantastic tech Laurie behind the scenes. So if Laurie can pull up some of the comments. Alex Lean did fill me with fear in general or during his episode.
Sorry, Nick.
Woo-boo to you too, Daniel. I will say we've currently got more viewers than we've ever had before for an episode, so that's fantastic. Please keep commenting throughout the season 1 finale. Please do not draw any attention to the fact that the fireworks behind us are upside down. And please comment on your task attempt. And if it's funny, we shall put it onto the screen. Richard and Duncan should commit crimes together. Richard Duncan, do you have a crime fighting duo name? No, a crime conducting duo name.
I mean, we got to the end of the episode to think of one.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
No, I want you to think of a good one. Hello, Katie. At least they aren't wearing yet. They're not wearing faces of my masks of my face yet.
Give it time.
So, who's ready for the first task?
Yeah.
The first task.
Yes.
One out of 5. That's not bad.
I'll take 1 out of 5. Your first task tonight. The most glorious crown. It's the finale. So the prize task has to be suitably magnificent. So what we're going to do is I've asked you to either bring in or create or show the most glorious crown. And I think we're going to start with a one Alex Lean. So Alex, do you have a crown to show?
I do have a crown. So my first thought with the most glorious crown is I wanted a crown that would represent Larklord. So I decided to go literal with that. So I went for a crown that has pictures of the bird Lark. And then I thought I'll go for mixing that up with pictures of a famous lord. But I don't know that many famous lords. The only lord that I know is Lord Grantham from Downton Abbey. So this is my crown. See, Lark, Lord, Lark, Lord. See, so that's Lord Grantham, the fictional lord from Downton Abbey, and Larks. So that is my crown.
Okay, we're going in there with the weirdness.
Thank you.
What do other people think? Do we like that?
I love it.
Yeah,
Wear it.
I've never seen Downton Abbey. Is the actor called Hugh Bonneville? Or have I made that up?
That's right. He was
is.
on. Yeah, he was on the One Show this week, and he had the most ridiculous Microsoft Office Teams filter on, where he looks like an Instagram photo that was talking. It was the weirdest thing, and it looks like it shaved like 2 stone off of him. I thought, I want that filter.
Okay, I think that's a strong opener. Marilyn, I think we need to have a look at yours next. Now, do you want to show it to us, or should we look at the video first?
It's entirely up to you. You can show the video if you like, and then I can show you the slightly rejigged version of it.
Cool. Shall we have a look at the video of Marilyn's crown?
Any second.
So that's your crown, and we're going to have a look at your rejigged version.
Yeah, well, I thought, it was quite glorious with all the colours and hand beading, and it's all completely sustainable as well, because it's made from one of the spokes from one of the broken umbrellas from one of my failed tasks last time. I thought, what could make it even more special? Lights.
Oh, oh!
That's beautiful.
Your shoe hat didn't light up, Alex.
Oh, but its
Just had
performance
light behind his
illuminates.
eyes. Shannon believes that is genuinely impressive. I'd be more won over now I've seen the lights on it. What does everyone else think?
Well,
But is it
how can you
glorious,
com-
Dave?
How can you compete with lights?
Talk yourself up. I mean, it's the major part of the show, talking yourself up. Richard,
Yes.
I want to have a look at your crown next.
Okay. I'm hoping it won't fall apart.
Oh,
Hold on.
Wow.
There you go.
is that a crown or a bonnet?
It's a cocoa schnick.
It's
I beg your pardon?
It's a cocoa schnick.
A cocoa schnick. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that item of clothing before. Looks
That's
like what the
all
Pope wears?
It's like a Russian headpiece from back in the day.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
There's like lots of jewels. Yeah. And that fancy shit.
Richard is indeed the next Pope. That's why there's smoke behind him. I think this is 3 very strong task attempts to begin with, and it certainly looks like the comments are also agreeing with that. Orla, should we look at your photo first, or do you want to bring it onto screen first?
Yeah, let's look at the photo first.
Let's look at the photo. Like a painting of an oligarch.
Serious.
That's kind of what I was going for.
Is this from your investiture as queen?
Do you have it on you?
I do. Sec.
Oh, that is glorious. I think that's a lovely, glorious crown.
Thank you. I was going for uplifting. It's wintry and miserable these days, so some flowery goodness to signal the beginning of spring when it eventually appears.
Oh, we're not far away from spring now. I have very little to criticise about the first 4. I hope things get worse. Duncan, we left you till last, and judging by what you did last time, are we approaching the task in the same way? We're just going to go overboard in all of them.
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Okay. I apologise to everyone else. I just caught a sight of Hugh Bonneville over Alex's eyes, and now I'm frightened for life.
I'm regretting using staples. They're coming
That's
a bit
right.
keen now.
Oh, you can pull them out of your eyebrows later. You've actually sent in 5 different crowns.
Actually, they're all part of the same crown.
Oh, okay. Do you want to show the crown first, or should we look at the individual images first?
So crowns usually have precious jewels in them, but I say that the precious jewels of Larklord are all of you guys.
Oh, you smoothie.
Oh. Now, I think we should have a look at these close up. So first up is Orla.
That what? Why is it labelled me?
Because you made it. Your task attempt.
I mean,
So that is Orla in his crown. That, I believe, is Richard.
Yeah.
That is Marilyn.
Is it?
Yeah. This is Alex
I'll take that.
in his junkie days, and this is me.
Yeah.
You sod. I am more wowed now I've seen the crown. I thought you just drew 5 separate pictures of us. Oh, what do we all think?
I have a question about Duncan's crown.
Yes,
Is the
go
like
for it.
sepia around it? Is that done with more bin juice from your worm compost?
No, of course not.
Oh,
Duncan now
everyone
has our
else is wearing
soul.
theirs.
Yes, yes.
Oh, perfect. So first things first, because it's the final, all points are doubled. So with 2 points, it's Richard. With 4 points, it's Orla.
Thank you.
With 6 points, it's Hugh. It's Hugh with 6 points. With 8 points,
Hugh.
Alex.
Hugh.
Hugh Bonneville.
Totally worth the pink drink.
Sorry, I thought it was Colin first.
With 8 points, Duncan and Marilyn. Duncan, yours doesn't have lights. You're getting 8 points. Marilyn's getting 10.
Fair enough. Can't beat lights. Can't wait for
I've
lights.
known I just needed to put lights on everything. I would have done that for every task.
I'm just pleased that there's a hat that fits me because nothing normally fits my melon head. So
Yeah.
Well, these trousers are good for you.
Yeah, weirdly, in spite of having made my crown, it still doesn't fit me.
Yes, 4 points are doubled, which makes the doubling of the points irrelevant. But still, that's what's happening.
It feels more important.
Yeah, you get twice the points. And points mean prizes.
I think bigger is better.
Yes, I'm not repeating that. The first task proper for tonight is transform something into something else. Most unexpected transformation wins, which is a little bit of a mouthful. I've really enjoyed seeing these, and I think we should start with Marilyn's attempt. So, Marilyn, would you like to explain what's going on here?
Okay, so I have quite a lot of geeky stuff in my house, and I had a child-sized Batman cape. So I thought,
Okay.
what could be more Batman? And I thought, what is it that Batman doesn't have with him? And it's a rucksack. So I've turned my rucksack into the Batpack. And if you go back to the first couple of photos, I'll explain what's going on there. So in the first photo, that's him having some banter with Catwoman, who's in a really good suit. Then the one on the right, that's him visiting his parents' graves because he has a very tragic backstory. So that's him doing that. And then if we move on to the other ones, we've got him checking for crime in Gotham using the CCTV system on the left. And then on the right, that's just him kicking back at the Batcave watching a film.
Okay. We've got another set of images, don't we?
Yes. Yeah, this is him doing some observation of the penguin in his Arctic roller, preparing to pounce. And on the end is just him at the end of the day, removing the cape and just becoming the backpack that he is usually.
I've got a question. What's transformed?
Oh, well, it's transformed the ordinary backpack into a vigilante. So because he's a backpack, he carries a lot of stuff around. So he's got things like he's got the bat lenses so that he can see. He's got the bat tote for doing his shopping,
Batman's basically got a TARDIS-like belt. Why does he need a backpack?
Because belts are stupid and they get in the way. And also, have you seen the crap that he carries around? Think of all the other things that he must need. He's walking around in a solid rubber suit. Do you ever see him with deodorant? No, but Batpack has it for him should he need it. And let's face it,
Pack has his bat deodorant to stop his bat odor.
Absolutely. It's got bat eye drops. The amount of time Batman spends just running around in dusty environments.
Can't just put the word bat in front of items.
I think you'll find that's all they have ever done in the Batman franchise. And having watched the original Adam West TV series as a child, it's just like that was literally all that they did. And as you'll notice, he is wearing the original Adam West cape as well. So, he is very much the original series.
I will think on this, but part of me thinks you've put a cape on a backpack.
No, I've put a cape on a rucksack, and that's given him a sense of self-esteem.
Shall we have a look at Alex's attempt? I mean, you sent in a video, so shall we have a look at your transformation?
Yes, it was an item that's behind me for every live stream that I do, and it was pointed out when I joined in before we came on air. I have transformed my pineapple ice bucket that is behind me.
Let's have a little look.
There we go. I transformed my pineapple ice bucket into Tom Selleck.
Mustache and all. I think you certainly ran with that joke.
Thanks.
It must have taken me ages to film all that.
Not to mention the time travel. Yeah.
Yeah, the lockdown restrictions as well as the bar. Yeah, but got there in the end.
We can't go see people in the park, but we can go into the past.
That's true. Yeah. Spread the disease further.
I thought it was quite clever, to be honest. It's been a while since we've had the Magnum PI theme tune.
What's not to love?
Orla, so we need to look at a photo first, don't we, for yours?
Yes, so I did a before and after. The photo is me before. So I start out as a cute little girl, and the transformation you will see, it's very, very sensitive viewers. I have put a red banner up when the scary bit happens, so just so you know when to look away. But this is my transformation you will see.
Okay, so I've done a little quick close-up, just so we can look at what happens when we see the transformation. So if we can have a little look at that video now, please.
So
I don't think you filmed that recently.
Correct. That is old footage that I've gathered from the archives of the Ratcliffe family household, and that is me and my sisters transforming into terrifying monsters for Halloween.
Were you the ghost?
I was.
Yeah, I could tell. It looked just like you.
Yeah.
So, is your transformation from alive to dead and then presumably undead?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And not only that terrible ghost you saw in there actually stole the owner of the house's slippers and was walking around on their patio in those slippers. On a positive note, Frankenstein's monster did close the door behind him because the owner of the house doesn't like the draft being let in.
I assumed it was to stop the screams escaping.
That too.
I mean, you certainly thought outside the box for that. I don't know. I think the pineapple could give you nightmares as well. Duncan, should we dive on over to you? Do you want to?
Sure.
Do you want to explain what you've done before I put the photo up?
Depends on which photo you put up first.
I'll just put the photo up and we'll see. So this is the first one.
So this is dust.
Okay.
I needed to clean my house. thought it was a shame to waste it, if I'm honest. So I've made it into a dust bunny.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a lot of dust from.
Wow.
Is that hair?
Hair.
No, it's a rabbit.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Or a lint rabbit, if you prefer.
Wow.
ah, that's upsetting in so many ways.
Yeah.
It looks
Don't
really
listen to
good.
her.
Now, I've not seen Donnie Darko, but I'm getting flashes of the satanic rabbit there.
This is more upsetting than the rabbit in Donnie Darko, and the rabbit in Donnie Darko is a 6-foot man in a suit.
Okay.
I've decided to name him after the greatest love of our generation. He's called Shamprus.
Okay.
That's a reference
Orla
to
got
an earlier show. That's very much an in joke, which some of you might not have gotten, or contestants.
It's fine, we'll run with it.
Yeah, no, I think that's a not safe for work rabbit and not the usual type.
Anyone who wants to follow along later, it's a very unforgiving medium.
Are we going to see a how-to video at some point?
Oh, absolutely.
Richard, should we just have a look at your video? Let's see what you did.
1 hour, I'm going to transform a pig into a dinosaur using this book. Starting now. That's a pig, isn't it? It won't be for long. Just go there. That will do. Yeah. It's meant to look like that. I don't know. It's another animal, okay?
Some might say you lost hope about halfway through that.
That last one was tricky. Like you had to do a fold, but it was also inside out, but it wasn't. And yeah.
Did you look
To be fair, ducks are descended from dinosaurs, so kind
So
of.
what you're saying, not much of a transformation?
It transformed a pig into something else. Okay, I'm rolling with it.
It's Nessie.
It's Nessie. See, I bet you weren't expecting a pig to Nessie transformation. Unexpected.
I'll put it close to the screen again. Actually, let's have a look at it up close. Let's see.
Yeah, this is
it just looks sad.
It is that. Yeah.
Okay, so it was most surprising transformation. What was I most surprised at? Oh, I'm going to have to give it to him, aren't I? Yeah, Duncan's going to have to take 10 points for this. I think. Oh, Duncan.
Oh my god!
I will know. After you showed that, we lost about a quarter of our viewers, Duncan. I'm going to give Alex 8 points because I really like making PI. I can't even remember what Marilyn's transformation
How is that
was.
different from slapping a cape on a rucksack?
Oh, that was it. Marilyn gets 2 points. Orla, you're going to get 6. I like how you approach the task, which means Richard, you're going to get 4 points.
I'm really happy with that.
Sounded mate.
Not last.
Oh, and I think everybody should speak to each other for about 2 seconds as I queue up the scoreboard Ooh.
Something. Yeah.
So what's people giving up for Lent?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Alex, you giving it anything for Lent?
Yes, I've given up being patronising. Damn it!
The first scoreboard of the night. Orla has 10 points. Richard has 6. Duncan has 18. Alex has 14. And Marilyn has 12. But remember, points are doubled, and we've got 3 tasks left to go. And I think we're going to hop across to a lovely quick fire task. Our 60-second lark. Now, I might have... Oh, no, go away. There we go. I might have slightly rewritten this task because I realised it wasn't going to work. So everyone needs a pen and a paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to write a word related to a topic. The person who writes the second longest word will win 3 points. Everybody else will win 1 point. If your word is the same length as somebody else's, you all get 0 points. As in, everyone who wrote the same length will get 0 points. So I'll give you a topic, you'll write a word. The second longest word gets 3 points. Everyone else gets 1 point. If you write the same length as someone else, you get 0 points. Does that make any sense?
No, let's just go with it.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
So your first topic, farm animals. So write this will be without a freeze. You've got 3 chances to earn points. So farm animals. Please write a farm animal on your piece of paper. I'll give you about 10 seconds to do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go from left to right to start. Orla, what is your farm animal?
Mine is a chicken.
Chicken, which is 7 letters. Richard, what is your farm animal? Fox, which is 3 letters. Marilyn, what is your farm animal?
I'm going to get 0 points because I wrote ostrich,
Which is
also
7.
7 letters.
So that means Orla and Marilyn both get 0. And I should also say, out of this round, so it's the second largest between those who remain. Alex, let's have a look at yours.
I was trying to be too clever and I went for alpaca.
That's 6.
Yeah.
So currently, Richard is the second highest with 3 points. Duncan, what is your word?
Congratulations, Richard. It's rooster.
Which is 7.
Wow.
So Duncan gets 0, Marilyn gets 0, Orla gets 0, Richard gets 3, but Alex does get 1.
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay.
Thanks, alpacas.
2 more rounds left. So next up, I want you to write a country.
And is it the second longest one?
Second longest will get 3 points. Everyone else gets 1 point. If you write a country the same length as someone else, you get 0 points. Exciting stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Duncan, you're going up first.
I put New Zealand.
Which is, why did I pick something that made me do maths? That's 10. That's 10, isn't it?
Yes. Did I spell it right?
N-E-W-Z-E-A-L-A-N-D. Alex, sorry. Let's have a look at yours, Alex.
I've gone for Luxembourg.
Which I don't know if you spelt that correctly.
Is that 10?
Yeah, it is.
It is, but that's 10. So that's Alex and Duncan on 0. Alex's game plan is to see others. Marilyn, what 10-letter country have you written?
I haven't written a 10-letter country. I've written a 7-letter country. I've written Portugal.
Portugal.
Sorry, I've realised I should be writing this a lot bigger.
That's fine. Richard, what about you?
I put Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Oh, Democrats. 19 letters.
And not technically accurate because there isn't a the in it.
There's no the.
No, randomly not.
Okay, so you've got 16 letters, Richard. And Orla, where's yours going to fit in? Please don't at me if I've counted the letters of that wrong.
Brazil.
Brazil is 6, which means Alex gets 0, Duncan gets 0, Richard gets 1, Orla gets 1, but Marilyn gets 3 points for that. And the final round of this quickfire lark, I want you to write down an item that you have beside you, and also you must show that item. I'll give you about 15 seconds for this one. To all the viewers watching, thank you so much. We have one more task to go before our final task with the super special guest, and then we shall crown the champion of the season. You will get your chance to vote as well during the final guest task. About 5 seconds, everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for Marilyn first. So, Marilyn, what have you put down?
I've put down Baby Yoda, although technically I should have put Baby Yodas because I have
Do.
Okay,
I have
well,
hand knitted one and I have. Please don't let me drop this.
oh,
I have the Lego one.
so you've got 5 for Grogu. Right, are we going 8 for Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
8 for Baby Yoda. Okay, Richard, you're next.
Coco Schnick.
Okay, that's 9 letters.
This. What I
And
mean.
now we know how to spell it. Oh. Alex, you're up next. Marilyn's currently in second with 8.
Well, I've got massager with a triple head.
Alex going for making me count. How many letters is that?
1, 2. Hang on, I'll hold it up. So I could just be saying anything.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 22. 22 letters. Which...
And it's my triple-headed massager.
Duncan, follow that.
Well, I'm going to torpedo you, Richard. I've got sandpaper.
Is that 9 letters?
That's 9.
That's 9 letters.
That's 9.
Oh,
But do you have sandpaper with you?
Yes. Here we go.
Cool. And Orla,
why?
final one.
Right.
Stop
For
clicking on
sanding.
the massager.
I went slightly more mundane. Bottle.
Bottle for 6. No. So, Richard, you get 0 points. Duncan, you get 0 points.
Alex is
that?
putting his dick in a blender.
Excuse me.
What was that?
That was
Ghost
that
did it
just
very
at
well.
the table.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Marilyn, you get 3 points. Orla, you get 1. And Alex, you get 1. Let's race off this and into our final work from home task. And your final task.
That's what Richard could have made of his pig.
Faster too.
The most impressive thing. Don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Orla, let's run straight into yours. I think you need to kick us off for this final work from home round. Let's have a look at your video.
Okay.
You can't go
Kicking
wrong
us
with
off in
greed.
style. How many dance moves did we see there?
For me, Yeah, for me, the most impressive thing was managing not to kick the camera over, because that's exactly what I would have done.
Oh, thanks, Katie.
That was just a bunch of really impressive things in a very quick 30-second video. I mean, good luck, everyone. That's the bar.
I'm going to limbo under that one.
Well, first to limbo is Richard.
Yes, I will.
Should we have a look at your video?
I'm proud of it.
And that's all that matters in this points-based competition.
It's the thoughts that counts. Let's just put it that way. There you go.
A whole ton.
You made that look so easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't even do one. With 0
Yeah.
tons.
Sorry, was that an actual ton on your back, Richard? Were you making us believe?
Wait, what?
John,
I,
how could you?
I suppose I should come clean and say it's just a cardboard box.
Oh, also, you didn't have to come clean at all. I might have respected you lying there.
Had I fooled everybody? Was that?
Yeah.
We didn't know. We can't weigh a video. Although he might be annoyed at me because I skipped ahead and missed someone out who I was meant to do before yours. So let's have a look at Marilyn's video.
Enjoy.
Can I be the first to say, why did you put a warning about using pencils and not one about using sparklers indoors?
Comedy.
Cool.
And to be fair, they're indoor sparklers. That's what they're made for. So.
That's fine.
Oh, look! I'm getting
You've got a round of applause
slapped
at
from
that.
Emily Brady.
Go on, bring that back up. Let's have a look at that one again.
Yes.
Because fire and tap dancing is not enough. And the fact that I filmed it at 3 o'clock in the morning has nothing to do with it.
It's hard to please, Marilyn.
The best ideas come 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, we're not going to do that. I quite liked it, Marilyn. Honestly, I thought you had some nice, impressive tricks in there.
You say that. I mean, I'm hearing the words that you're saying, but the tone of your voice is suggesting otherwise, John.
I mean, it's better than what
if you want truly impressive, this is the number of sparklers I went through during the various takes, because it turned out most impressive thing was actually getting the damn sparklers to light.
I did notice one also went out quite early on the video. Did you just give up?
Yeah, it's funny because they sort of welded themselves together and then one burnt halfway down before the other.
Oh, Alex.
Grinding his dick again.
Turn off your Nokia.
His Magnum PI.
Shall we have a look at your impressive video?
Before we do,
sure.
I must put the caveat that I do get paid for being a graphic designer, and I did once have a very successful sideline in cake decorating.
With those caveats, let's have a look.
There we have it. It's Miss Im. Huh. That's the impressive thing. I completely misjudged the size of the cake, so the pea is hanging off the end. Still though. Improv tasty. So the impressive thing is I completely ballsed up the lettering. So you can just see when I realised that the M was at the end, that's when I gave up all hope, because the yellow bit of the beading was really slapdash. I thought, oh, sod this. But the really impressive thing is I ate the whole thing.
Oh.
I did the lot.
How long?
A day.
Oh.
£5 gain on the scales this morning because I did the lot of the cake. So there we go.
I have a question. Did you make all your icing yourself as well, or is it all like pre-rolled stuff?
It was all pre-roll because my colouring, all my colourings, which I still have, which I've not touched since I wound up the cake decorating sideline, are about 6 years out of date. So I went buying for some pre-roll.
You made a cake and you almost got it right. Well done.
Thank you. I'm sure anything sounds bad if you put it that way.
Were you saying something, Orla?
Yeah, it was the Miss Imp logo, so maybe some
Yeah, although to be fair, it was missing all the lettering that goes around the outside of the logo as well. Yeah, if we're gonna nitpick.
We're going back to the point when all hope was lost and it went out of my face, is when the P went over the side. I thought, screw this, right, it's done. Yeah.
It all goes to pot when the P starts dribbling over.
You had to improvise, didn't you, Alex?
Yes.
And I made a little cake to put on the end.
A great glitching moment on your voice, so it sounded like you're going improvise. It's impressive.
We have one attempt left to see, and we've left Duncan until last. This is the final work from home task of this entire series. So, are we going to go out on a massive high, or is it going to be a bit of an anticlimax? Shall we have a look at your video, Duncan?
By all means.
What?
I think that's stunned speechless.
Have you considered a job as like a fruit ninja?
Shurikens are more effective than cards, but sure.
What did people think? Was that impressive?
Can I ask what sort of apple it is?
You certainly can. Whether you get an answer is another matter. Ghana, I think.
You see, that's a
How many-
softer
how many
apple, so
things
it's not as impressive as if it was like a denser fruit, like a granny's.
Maybe it should be
knee.
a pineapple then.
I wonder if we look at the video again, if maybe we can see what apple it is. So I wondered if we should play the video.
Yeah.
Have another look. That was too subtle. Laurie, play the other video.
No. Don't. Five of clubs.
No, I gave up editing that down about 3 minutes into the 10-minute
Well,
video.
Anything looks bad if you edit it like that.
You've got to feel sorry for whoever's holding the camera.
I'm going to hurt those onto the scores because we've got one more task to do and it's closing in on 8. I
think it's a Red's delicious apple.
I thought it was a Brayburn.
Yeah, I was thinking Brayburn.
3 points for the correct answer.
Orla, you're taking 10 points there.
What? Awesome. Cool.
So it was a really impressive video. And Richard, I like you, but you're getting 2.
Okay.
Then it's going to go Marilyn with 4. Then Duncan, you're going to get 6 for that. But Alex did bake a cake and almost put a logo on it, so he'll get 8 points for that.
Did he bake the cake? If he bought his icing, I'm not sure.
Well, it's too late to complain now.
The face says he bought it.
Locked.
Yes, Ignatius Pighart.
We're gonna have a little update of the scores, but first let's have a look at the comments. Who do we think is going to win tonight? Let us know. I would say it is pretty close, to be honest. It's still anyone's game, and we will launch. We'll launch at home voting in a moment. So let's just pop on over to the scoreboard. One show I'll work out how to do this quicker, but it is not this show. There is 2 points separating the top 4 places and then Richard far behind. I'm sorry, Richard. Richard's on 12.
20 quid.
Marilyn and Orla's on 22, and Duncan and Alex are on 24.
All those calories were worth it.
Not be closer. Let's go on to our final task of the evening, and I'll open up voting once you start to have a think about how this works. So this is our fantastic super special guest. May I please introduce the Bookworld Forest Councillor and Chief Wit, Samuel Gardner.
Hi guys.
Hello, Chief Wit.
Hey.
Your
great, by
task
the way.
is to impress the Chief Whip.
What does the Chief Whip do? Just for
Well,
anyone who has no involvement in politics,
I was
which is
gonna
the
bring
rest of the world.
Sam on and to explain what he does as the Chief Whip.
Yeah, so I'm a councillor on the City Council, on Nottingham City Council, and I am the Chief Whip. And to put it in a nice way, I suppose you could say that I help manage the other councillors. So I will put them on the committees, like planning committee, or perhaps I'll put them on outside bodies like the housing association. I'm boring myself already to talk about it, but
so it's your job to control 50 councillors.
Yes.
So your job is herding cats.
I maintain order amongst. Yeah.
Now, we'll get the voting going in a second. But is there anything that you would like to suggest may be impressive to you? Everyone's going to give about 30 seconds to impress you. So,
just looking for
anything top of your head?
Creativity, originality.
Cool. We're all out of that. Now, everyone start thinking. We'll get it sorted in a second. But before we do, we're going to launch our online voting. So if you could please all head to menti.com. It will pop up down below at the second and order tonight's 5 contestants. All the votes are doubled, so this will be 2. It's rolling. It's ticking across the bottom of the screen right now. So the person who wins will get 10 points, and 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. And you've seen how close the final is tonight, so it could make all of the difference. Please, please, please go and vote and go and support your favourite improvisers / the comedian. So, Sam, who would you like first?
I'm going to go with Orla first, John.
Orla. Okay, I'm going to remove everyone else off of the screen. Orla, it's your time. You've got 30 seconds. Please impress the Chief Whip.
Hello, my name is Orla. Please pick me as the best person. This song doesn't rhyme. Ooh, Chief Whip.
Okay, Orla's never forgiven me, so that's fantastic. Sam, who do you want next?
We'll have Richard up next.
Richard. Oh, hello, Richard. It's your turn. Impress the Chief Whip.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's talent. That was a good shot. Who do you want next, Sam?
Should we go with Marilyn next?
Yeah, let's go with Marilyn next.
I think that this may be a slightly weird task. I'm not sure what I should do except to say wear a mask. I know that everything around the city is quite shitty, but if you just wear a mask for this lovely man, I'm sure that Sam will give a damn.
A nice informative song there.
Yeah.
Also, not in
Public service announcement. Just wear your bloody mask.
Who do you want next,
Thank
Sam?
you, Marion, I quite agree. I want to hear from Alex next, if that's possible.
Oh, that is possible.
Okay. Chief Whip, Sam, hello there. I'd just like to say, first and foremost, it's very important.
I would say if any of mine behave like that, there would be disciplinary involved with that one, John.
Well, you're going to choose who's the impressive ones. And finally, we have Duncan.
I just want to say sorry for this and everyone who has to keep seeing this. So.
Okay, that's certainly a skill. Yeah.
Let's bring everyone back on. Councillor Gardner, who impressed you most?
I do think, if I'm completely honest, I was impressed the most by Marilyn. I think that had a good message in there, and it also rhymed. I don't know if you want me to put it in some sort of order, John.
Oh, yeah. So let's go least impressive then first.
I'm going to go with Alex and yeah.
Alex has got 2 points. Now, next most impressive.
I think it was Orla with the song. It was good, Orla. It was good.
Then who's up next?
I think Duncan. I certainly couldn't do anything like that, and I've not seen that yet, Duncan. So that was good. That was very good.
And then who's in second? We have Richard and Marilyn
I'm
left.
I'm going to go with Richard in second place. I just thought, he brought an instrument to the table. Very creative. That was good, bringing an instrument to it. And then finally, I think Marilyn wins there. We should be wearing our masks, and it rhymed. It was a good public broadcast. Thank you, Marilyn.
So that is how you impress the Chief Whip, by a political message.
Apparently so.
Is there anything you want to say, Sam, before you head off?
I think the final thing was to say thank you very much. You guys have kept me entertained for the last couple of weeks and months even. And I think there's politics about making decisions, and sometimes people are on your side as well. There are some important elections coming up in May, so please just make sure you register to vote. That's all from me, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for playing ball and having a laugh, Councillor Gardner. But now, I've put you on the main screen. There we go.
Man, leave.
A huge thanks to Councillor Gardner for doing that. That was a lot of fun. That's it. That's all of our tasks. That's everything done. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's to look directly at the audience and say, voting closes in 10 seconds. If you've not voted, go vote. How is everyone feeling? Are we ready? This could not be closer. The audience vote is absolutely going to swing this.
I'm ready.
And we've never had more votes, and it has never been closer. It is unbelievably tight.
Orla, is this the first time your family has voted?
Don't know.
I mean, I don't mean like generally. I mean,
I think they said they didn't vote last time because they were just watching on the TV together and didn't think to log into anything. So.
Oh, that's unbelievable. We have. So, the audience vote now closed. And someone has just nicked it ahead in that very last second. We have 42 votes for tonight's show. So thank you to absolutely everybody who has voted. Get in 2 points from the audience. It's the lovely Marilyn. Get in 4 points from the audience. It's Alex Lehman. I will say there looks to be about five points between first and fourth. It is so close. In getting 6 points from the audience, it's Orla.
Thanks,
getting 10 points from the audience, just nudging it ahead in the very last second with the audience vote. It's Richard, which means Duncan gets 8 points.
No way.
So we're going to have a look at the final scores. But first, I would like to bring on the lovely Kitty Messalina. So Kitty Messalina will be helping us with our crowning ceremony. So can everyone please get their crowns ready? Thank you to everybody who has watched Larklord over the past 3 months. We are not going anywhere. We're taking a short 3-week siesta, and then we shall return for season 2 to keep us going until the end of this lockdown. I really appreciate all the support that's been shown. I really appreciate everyone who has watched tonight. This is.
It's
you know what? I'm not bringing this up quite yet. I'm gonna properly drag this out. So.
Oh, please hurry up! I need to go to the loo.
Oh, sorry. We're still running this quicker than any show before it. So, in 5th place, it is no one.
What?
Drawing in 4th place is, with 30 points apiece, Richard Gurney and Alex Leam.
I'll take that.
Survive.
in third place, 2 points ahead of them on 32 points. It is the fantastic Orla Ratcliffe.
Only our new Greek.
Now, there is 2 more points for second place on 34 points. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, come on.
It's Marilyn on second place, which means tonight's winner is Duncan Carty!
Victory. You are the best of the lot, say we. You're the champion, who's crowned for all to see. Yes, you are the best of the lot, say we.
Duncan Carty, you are our champion. What do you have to say to your subjects?
Victory is sweet.
Wait.
All right, I'll admit it. I bought that cake. Serve 16 my arse.
Thank you to all of our contestants from across the series. Thank you to all of our competitors tonight. Thank you to everyone who's been watching. And thank you for keeping this stupid Taskmaster spin-off going and making it from a cheap rip-off to a slightly better cheap rip-off. We will be back in 3 weeks with season 2. Please look at how happy Duncan is as we say goodbye to everyone. Before I go, I just want to say myself and Kitty are setting up a night on the first, third, and fifth Tuesday of every month where we get some fantastic stand-ups. So have a look at that. It's called Late Stage Comedy. But for tonight, it is all about Duncan. It is all about his victory and watching him eat as many eclairs as possible whilst we wave goodbye to the show.
Chug.
Laurie, shall we have a little look at Duncan's many failed attempts to dampen his victory as we close the show?
Yes, let's do that.
Five of clubs.